So I'm doing a self VOD review today, and this is kind of like the video I hope to get from whoever submits to me. It's a very close loss, and I thought I did really well. So we're gonna take a look to see what I could have done better. Really, we'll just try to focus on myself. Unfortunately, on Xbox, it's a pain and a half to do voice. Like, there's no way at all to get your own voice from your own mic. Like, I'd have to have a second mic recording from my computer, and that's just annoying as hell. And I have the setting turned on to put audio from the game out, like from game chat, but it just doesn't work. I don't know if I had my settings wrong or something, but it just doesn't work. So you can see the names pop up, but they don't. I'll try to say what we're saying. For the most part, I remember what we were communicating and stuff, and when we weren't. So it's Diamond. It's going to be a Zarya play, and it's on Numbani. So let's take a look. So I've been practicing my Moira a lot. I've been really trying to get better at her. So that's at first I pick, but the team asked for an off tank later, so I switch to my Zarya, which is pretty good, I think. And it combos well with the Hanzo.
Science will reveal the truth.
Yeah, Meester's asking for an off tank. I'm just looking to see if I have to be the one that does it. So yeah, there's only our two DPS were not talking. Oh no, there goes Delta. So he was talking. So Hanzo was in game chat, but he wasn't talking. So sometimes it was hard to communicate with him, but he was in game chat.
The humans who live here are fools who trust the Omnics. They will see.
And everyone likes to set up top right, so we just go with them. Everyone loves to attack top right, or top left, I guess, if you're attacking, and I hate that. I hate attacking top left. Sometimes you have to go with the team. Trouble him to save his life, and then we stay there. So our Mercy got kind of cut out, and two of our teammates died. But our Hanzo still survives. My Bubble's intentions there. Oops. So it's our break. I thought it was our Hanzo because of that movement. That movement is usually a Hanzo strafe, and I thought he fucked up his strafe, but that's actually our break getting hammered to the right. Because the hammer has knockback, so she actually gets dislodged. So I bubble her to try to save her life. But our Mercy's now in front of us tanks, so we need to save her. So we body block for her. I use my bubble, and we need to stay right here to make sure our Mercy can walk through us and the enemy Ryan can. Not the person who I meant to bubble, but works anyway. And now I'm at high charge where I don't need to just needlessly throw bubbles to get charged. That bubble just has a kind of a conserve bubble, so now I've kind of wasted 2 bubbles when I really only meant to do 1. But I was trying to maintain my charge. So I threw it on the Ryan because I figured she got the Mega. She's going to attack my Ryan who's charging in. But she immediately comes back out and starts attacking me. So I guess the lesson to learn here is don't put a bubble until they either are at critical health and need the bubble now, like they're about to take damage, like deadly damage, which the Zarya is not going to do, or wait until they start taking damage. So I should have waited to see if she would have attacked Alright. So I could have saved my projected here if I had played a little smarter. Ultimately, it doesn't matter too much. Our Hanzo gets sniped, which is unfortunate. Again, and then so this Hanzo just won them the fight. It was basically a lost fight. I meant to bubble a Rhine, but it didn't work out like that. I'm just trying to farm my ult now because it's a lost fight. I have it, and then just stalling. There's no way I was getting out, dude. Just trying to get my grab. So I was trying to see what the Hanzo's at because he's not talking. He's at 94. So I'm telling him I want a combo. He told me he's at 95. We're talking. This is what we want to do. See, I'm gonna tell you what I was going to try to do. I'm asking my Rhine to tell me when they're near this wall. Because I'm going to grab this wall to surprise them, and then we can do the grab dragon. But I guess he didn't fully understand. I guess I didn't communicate it well, because he says they're there, so I grab, and it was unnecessary. Too, like doing this was unnecessary because they didn't have a diva. Like if they had a diva, maybe this works out better because it's harder for her to eat it. But I was just trying to be a little too cheeky here, I think. You can tell by the ticks that I only got one person. And like it just wasn't done well. I could have been a better grab if I just went straight at them. I'm trying to trade out. I don't want to go into that room with a Reaper who just got a Mega. Our Hanzo feels like he needs to be within that range. So again, I feel like we probably lost this fight. They have spawn advantage. Try to bubble. Finish that off. Body block for my Mercy, but it doesn't work. And stall payload. So he's telling me his ultimate is near. I'm just saying probably use it whenever because I'm nowhere near grab. Like I've said before, there's usually 2 Hanzo strikes for every grab, so you can usually use one before your Zarya has grab if you're a Hanzo. Save my bubbles. I try to bubble myself for that time. It's a little late, so I still take the damage. Didn't save the Rhine. Our deep, we just get rolled there, so I don't know what else really could have done there. Maybe Dragon Strike or an EMP would have helped, but I don't know what our DPS were doing. So, the bubble on myself was bad here. You know, I want to get charged, but yeah, so I really think the bubble was bad on myself here. I bubbled Delta Knight, who went in, which who's our Sombra, like, so I didn't get our Rhine, who's probably the bigger target, but I think I still get 40 charge, basically. So I wasted one bubble, one of my other bubbles didn't land the right, but our Hanzo saves it for us here. These bubbles are kind of I'll have my bubbles back up again, so it's not too big of a deal for the next fight. I call out this Reaper because I heard him up top. Trying to call him out. I don't like that our team is staying here because he probably has Death Blossom, we're underneath him, and we don't have any mobility to like push him out of there. So I would have rather stayed around this corner, but this Rein was very aggressive, which I love. I love aggressive Reins, but at this moment it wasn't the right movement, I don't think, and I wasn't calling it out right. You know, like I didn't say I don't want to stay here or not. I just didn't like it, but I just called out the Reaper and expect everyone to play the correct way or the way I wanted, which I do a lot, which I should probably better communicate what I want. I want to stay back further, because if we stayed at the corner around the back here, like if we stay at the corner here, this Reaper can't like just fall down Death Blossom our supports, which I think he does. Like our support's going to be here because we're up here, and it's just not going to work out for us. Again, don't waste grav, stall payload. So the only way we win this is grav dragon. Like that's our win condition. So this Hanzo needs to get his. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling Hanzo to build up his thing, and I'll grab when he's ready. So I'm trying to not use my grab right away. Kind of trading back and forth. It's still not exactly one though. So I'm still gonna grab if we need it. Yeah, so now we kind of need it. I just kind of hoped, because he wasn't telling me, again, he wasn't in game chat, he wasn't saying. And it works out. So now we have Hammer, and our Ryan decides to try to make a play, which is good.
My ultimate is charging.
Once us get stylish. There. I stayed in that dragon. I thought I was out of it, but I stayed in it. So I waste one of our Mercy's reses, and it stops, and it gets her kill. So I definitely lost us this fight here with that positioning. Well, at least that was my big contribution to the loss. By staying in that, not realizing I was taking damage from the Dragon Strike, I died, which forced my Mercy to res, which 1, wastes the res, because I didn't need to die, 2, stops her from healing an enemy team, and 3, it got her killed. So I needed to get out of that Dragon Strike. I needed to pay attention to my health a little more. This is basically we're stalling out now. Switch to D.Va, try to get back to the point faster. But that's not bad.
Hello there.
How much time do they have left? 2 minutes and 1 second. It's okay. Okay defense.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Again, you know, I'm not talking, I'm just listening to what my team wants, because I'm a flex-ish player, so I'll play whatever they really need. I'm just trying to see what they're talking about, just listening to them, what they're discussing, what they want to play. We basically go Ryan's Zarya. Again, I forget what ghetto sweater plays. You know, maybe he plays Lucy on me? No, he plays Anna. I remember he plays Anna, yeah.
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is bingo.
Again, I don't speak up here. Sometimes I speak up here, sometimes I do. I notice a trap there, so I communicate to my team that I want to get charged. And this is where I show off that I don't know enough about Zarya, and I have like the most hours with Zarya. I thought I would just get stuck in the trap with my bubble on, but apparently you don't. You don't get stuck in the trap with your bubble. I could have bubbled my Ryan to get charged here, which I probably should have done. I bubbled there now because I think he might go in trap. So I used 2 bubbles and gotten 0 charge, so that was awful. But I still have my bubbles, and we're pretty much okay, so... Okay, so this one, like, this is why I dislike so much going in the top left. Like, look at all the spam damage that we don't need to take. Look at all of this, like, we just get lucky our Hanzo frags out that junk. Like, as soon as he does that, I bubbled my Ryan because I thought he stepped in a trap, and I thought he's going to take massive amount of damage again. I prefer going either far left or underneath this point and stepping on the point because it forces them to come down to the ground. Like, doing this, putting yourself in a very small corridor, like, look at this door. Look how small this door is. It barely fits Ryan. And so Junkrat spammed, Hanzo spammed, Bastions, anything. Just is so much damage that gets funneled through here that you can't avoid. And Reinhardt shields get melted. It's just so dumb. I just hate it. And everyone and their mother loves to go through here. So I bubble my Hanzo because he's facing the entire enemy team without our Orion shield. Bubble myself, take the point. So those were 2 really good bubbles that basically got me to 100 charge. And now, I want to be aggressive. We just killed their soldier. I know someone's gotten bad spawn. Like, let's... Actually, I don't think so. I think they all got good spawn, except I killed Soldier right now. So I know they're down one of their DPS. But I also know Ryan is coming back from his team, so he's not there. McCree's just getting back. I want to go in now. So I'm telling my team to push forward. 1 on cart, 3 forward. And my Ryan is being aggressive, so I like that. So I like that. Look at it, just staggering and stuff. I want to go. I want my Ryan in front of me. I basically I didn't say this because I wasn't thinking who. I just said 1 on payload, but it should be the Ana on the payload, and me, Ryan, Zarya, Pharah, Mercy, and Hanzo pushing forward all the way up until there's no more enemy. Because right now it's 3 on 5. 3 on 5. If we go there, and Ana can still contribute too by throwing a grenade long distance and shooting. So, like, I want to move forward. I want to push into this because I'm at 94 charge. My Ryan has a fine shield. Everyone's up. We have a main healer that can come with us. Like, I'm calling for my team to move forward, and they just don't. Like, right here, he gets stunned and he kind of just, like, stops moving forward. Like, look. But now I fall back because, like, I've taken damage. I've had to use my self barrier. There's no one in front of me to other barrier. If my Ryan was up here, because, like, he just for some reason stopped being aggressive, we could stop this res that comes out. Because he doesn't. He just kind of stays there, which is unfortunate. So I go in, bubble in, grab. Dragons were a little late. It was still winnable though. Bubble him to get rid of his Discord. But So I want to go forward again. So our team is. So I'm just going to probably do this myself. But I didn't. I wanted to prevent the recast. Go forward. The Mercy's just coming back now. If I had the Rhine there, I would have killed the next. And that's just unfortunate. The only thing I could have done was maybe save one of them with my projected bubble, but I didn't really know where they were. I don't know what else I could have done here. Like, that's just unfortunate. I don't think I could have done anything. So this is now lost fight. Bubble him just to get more charge and run away. Get my Mercy. I'm like, okay, let's get out of here. Because getting out with Zarya, like if it is a lost fight, especially like there's no stalling payload on attack, so I want to save my charge. So yes, I'm going to lose charge sitting here, but it's better than going to 0 when you die. So, my team, I want to move in now. The team's in here. And it gets purple. We get 2 picks, 2, 3 picks. I'm like, yes, let's go. Where's my Rhine? Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And no one's there. So this was a communication problem, which actually really frustrated me. No one said they were going up top. And so I'm like, oh, I gotta prevent this res, which unfortunately she already gets off, and I overstayed my welcome because she reses in McCree. I don't even realize it. He stuns me, fancy hammer, and luckily I kind of like avoid the rest of the damage that could have killed me. But I don't know what to do. Like, my Rhine's dead. I don't want to fight this. Squid off her, try to save her life. Still with my charge. So we're back here again. My charge. And so go again. Smart. Hanzo actually waits out, which was actually really good on him. Like, I wasn't paying attention at all to that ult, which was bad by me. I should have realized that Zen had ult. But grab for Zen ult is not a, I wouldn't say a good trade. We should try to force Zen ult out, but the fact that our Hanzo was paying attention, saved his Dragon Strike for their retreat, was actually really good. Unfortunately, and then, I don't know, can't do anything.
I am not a good loser.
So now my team is saying, let's go up top. Let's go up top.
Someone get the payload moving.
Not really being shot caller this game. Meester is more of the shot caller this game, so I'll just listen to him, let him do his thing. Mercy dies. Aronzo jumps down. Junkrat jumps down. Junkrat dies. Like, communication and following of that communication are called to break it down here. So now our Hanzo wants to be on the ground, but the rest of the team's going on top, and they're gonna fall down. Like, I'm trying to tell my team, like, our Hanzo wants to go on the low ground. The cart, I think I agree with him. The cart is in the choke now. Especially what happens next. Like, if we kill the team first and then go to the cart, that's fine. So, and then that happens. Like, I'm like, alright, I'm with you, Ryan. Let's attack these people. And he charges the fuck away from me. So now I'm stuck here in the middle of their team. I'm like, oh my god. I'm dead here. I'm dead. We still have 2.5 minutes. Like, how bad we've played this third point. We still have 2.5 minutes because of how good we played the first 2 points. I just want to recapture that magic. So now, let's go underneath. Bad bubble. I was behind my Rhine shield. I almost had my healers. There's no need for that.
It's high time.
Save someone. I don't know if it was me or him. Zen did not use his ult to get escape. Just assault payload. Just easy pickings. Our Ryan is super far forward. Couldn't reach him in time to get there. I wanted to maybe, like... I didn't call it out, but... Did our Mercy even have res? I think she just resed, actually. Let's watch this fight again.
It's high time.
Who's the enemy? I could have bubbled my Mercy for that res. But I'm giving her a fly guard to get out. I think that's what might have needed to happen. Still have a minute. May fucking save us. There's a... Because our Rhine was dead, or just coming back, he couldn't swing into that even there yet. Res messes up on me.
Give me another shot.
And now I was getting to last fight territory. This fight's dragging on way too long. But we're winning. Take my Rhine. Save my bubble until I start taking damage. Save my Mercy. Unfortunately, he still dies. I think our Ryan fucked up his hammer. No Mercy. Get their other healer. Unfortunately, and I looked to bubble that person because I think that's the best chance. But they were a nice block. Probably shouldn't have done that, but. So overall, I think I just messed up too many, a couple bubbles here and there. Either one was behind a shield, which was bad. One was when I wasn't going to take any lethal damage. I stayed in a Dragon Strike when I didn't need to. It killed me, which caused us to lose third. And yeah, I would say about 80% of my bubbles are good. I can do better than that. Positioning overall was okay. Going on that mad flank with the Rhine was dumb. And so I guess I should call out more things when I think they're dumb. I mostly just go with whatever someone else wants because it's better than being toxic, like, you know. But I think Easter was being a good sport about it, you know. He was open to suggestions, at least it felt like it. It's just, I was like, whatever you want to do, I'll back you up. Because it's a game, and I'm like, alright, let's just go. But if I want that flank on the right and going up top left, I just hate so much. And then pushing forward, I should, like, communicating, like, I want to go forward when I'm payload. Like, that's something I really want to get down, communicating. Because it can be so good to just completely stagger the enemy team by pushing very far forward and just having one on payload. It works on a lot of these payload type maps like King's Row. It works on Numbani. It works on Gibraltar. Like, you can get so far off of one fight. You can get a lot of distance if the enemy team does not back off and regroup. So yeah, I hope by watching this you learned something, and good luck to anyone who watches this.